All right, guys, here we go. Had a chart request, actually a couple of them for Digibyte and XRP. And the first one we'll look at is Digibyte. And as you pull up any chart, doesn't matter if it's a 2-minute chart, weekly chart, daily chart, yeah, you want to know where your two most important key moving averages are. And that's the 200 and the 20. Okay, the 200 is just your average of the last 200 on this chart, weeks. On the daily chart, it'd be days, closing price. And then the 20, obviously, is going to be their last 20 weeks, average closing price, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And in a bull market, bullish, you want, of course, the 20 over the 200 as we have over here. And then more importantly, you want the price over the 20. Okay. But right now, price is under everything and the 20 is under the 200. But, there's a couple of positives here. And as we look at it, okay, obviously we're under this little downtrend line here. It came up and hit it this week. We had a little pop in the market, and like everything else, we pulled back, and we're now under, this downtrend line and the 20. Now, currently, let me pull this in so you can see it a little better. This consolidation zone, which was previous support, as you can see, as we pushed up, and then it came down into that consolidation zone again, and we're under that. Okay, so the red dash line is obvious, resistance at this point. Now we do have a key level here at the green dash line that we really need to stay up and over. I know we're like right there at it, but we really need to hold that line if we start trading under it. And our Patreon members know what that little uh, move is right there, or location. But yeah, we need to hold above that. If not, we'll come down and retest, hopefully, what is now back as support. Okay. And then you always look left on these charts. And as you can see, got a little high pivot here, consolidation zone back here, 2019. Came into it 2000, again, 2019, 2018, and it all started back here in 2017, where we held support, support, and then we started having it as resistance. Okay, so that's a very, very key level in the market for Digibyte. And I couldn't believe, really, when I pulled this chart up, had this big slam down candle. Of course, all the cryptos did, when that fiasco happened, a few weeks ago. And then, we started working our way back up. So that was impressive. Okay. Let's go to XRP. Again, weekly chart. We had this down trend line. And again, well, let's start from scratch here. Again, 20 under the 200, price under the 20. So a lot more, bearish than bullish right now. But we're holding this key level right at the 20, basically what we call an inside bar. Let me pull this in so you can see it. Everything trading inside this green candle, which is, positive and bullish. Now you can wick over it, wick under that zone right there. Let me show you, okay? Like right here. So long as we hold what they call inside bar closing candles inside here, everything's good. That's kind of our safe zone, so to speak. And then we want to, break out to the upside. Now, if the market, if the markets were a little bit stronger, the end of the week, as we sit now, they were stronger. The dollar was a little bit weaker. Then this would have been a real nice two down, one up, and we would probably end the week like this. Okay. And the reason why I'm showing you that is, you'll see these again. They're real, these two down, one ups are real prevalent in the crypto market, also stocks too. And what you have is two red candles closing down inside a green candle. Okay. And the higher up that they close, the higher up in this range of that candle that they close, the higher the odds, higher probability you're going to get a breakout candle like this. Okay. And the only reason why, nothing's 100%, but, the reason why we're not having that now, not making excuses for XRP, I'm just saying, all the markets are down, because of a little bit stronger dollar. And then, of course, the Fed speak and yada, yada, yada. So here we are. So just, kind of put that in your back pocket and remember that for future reference because you will, as a professor, would always say, you're going to see that again. All right. A lot of low pivot consolidation down here. Seems like we're, holding very strong at the blue dash line. Now, what happens if we, push under that? Well, we're going to come down to that next low pivot. Okay. And the point, if I had a fib line from here to our high up here, 0.618 fib is going to be right in here about the blue dash line, and your 0.786 is going to be just under this blue dash line at the bottom, our second, safety net, so to speak. So be aware of that. If we break this, we have pretty good odds, probability we're going to come down to that, major low pivot here, and along with that 0.786 fib line. And as price comes down, there's only three things that's going to provide kind of a safety net or potential support or near-term support. That's a high pivot or low pivot that was previous support or resistance that, may provide support as it's coming down, a moving average, and a fib line. Okay, just those three. Now, the trick is how many of those things line up together. Just one of them is probably really not going to help that much. But if you have, two or more factors, two things lining up in a particular zone as price is coming down, that'll give you higher odds, higher probability that price will hit, form, possibly some sideways consolidation, and then back off, back to the upside, rally to the upside. All right, guys. Any questions, concerns, let us know. Give us a follow over on Twitter. Check us out on Patreon. And we will see you on the chart.